Good day. My name is Advocate Millicent Crumplebottom. And you're watching the show, What's It All About? We're focusing on those confusing, intricate, and often expensive legal issues. We're looking for the facts, and we will find them. This week, we're focusing on bar billiards. And we're going to ask these questions. Is it a game? A total waste of time? Or something really good to do when you're just that little bit pissed? It's a phenomenon that took the UK by storm and was forgotten about the next afternoon. We're going to investigate this phenomenon. We're going to look for facts, and I will find them. This is Millicent Crumplebottom on her way to GILROY'S Brewery. This is Advocate Millicent Crumplebottom at the games room in GILROY'S Brewery. This is a bar billiards table. Can you take this seriously? It's got holes in the middle, not where you'd expect them, and it's got these silly little mushrooms in front of the holes to make things even worse. And also, you can't walk around the table. Can you take this game seriously? We're going to ask GILROY'S resident expert, the Reverend Reg Plywood, retired, the question: what is this all about? Reginald, please tell us, what's it all about?
Good evening. Thank you, Millicent. Yes, I am the expert of bar billiards at this fine establishment. Here we have a table. The point of this game is to score more points than the other team. You do so by sinking the balls into the holes. Sinking a white ball into one of these holes will give you the amount of points indicated on the table. Sinking the red ball will give you double the amount of points, so that's definitely the one to shoot for. In front of these holes are some silly little mushrooms. What they do is they defend the holes from players sinking balls into them. If you knock one of these mushrooms over, you risk losing all of your points. With each shot that you take, you must always hit another ball on the table. There is a timer on this game. Now, as you sink the balls, they will continually return to you. After the timer elapses, the balls are then trapped inside the table, but play continues until the balls are all gone.
Reg, this sounds absolutely fascinating. Please, would you play a game? Would you play with yourself and show us how this game actually works when you're playing it?
Millicent, I would be honoured to do so.
So, Reg, how do you actually activate this table?
Well, you see, Millicent, this table is very old. It used to be activated with coins, but those coins are no longer in circulation. GILROY'S have devised these cunning tokens, custom made to fit this mechanism. The tokens are available from the GILROY pub. Go and get a token, place it onto the slide like so, into the little hidey hole there. Once it fits, you press the slide in until the machine accepts the token.
I also see there's another little label there that says button. What's that for?
Yes, Millicent, well, you see, as I said, this game relies on a timer to operate the gate inside the table, releasing the balls. The original used to have a clockwork mechanism, but that no longer works, sadly. But GILROY'S, with their ingenuity, have installed an electronic timer. As soon as you press this button, the balls will be released, and the timer starts and the game is afoot.
Right, this is really exciting. Please press the button. Oh look, all the little balls are coming into their little troughs there.
Into the trough, yes, you're quite right, Millicent.
This is fascinating. So, Reg, here we are with bar billiards. Tell me, how does this fascinating game start?
Right. This game starts with the white ball inside the D. Anywhere inside the D will do. The red ball on its spot. You then knock the white ball into the red ball and send them gently down the table, hopefully sinking one of them. I must try to avoid knocking any one of these mushrooms, otherwise I'll be buggered.
Which is not a good thing.
No. Now,
Oh, well done.
thank you very much, Millicent. Now, as you can see, I have not sunk any one of the balls. Play now turns to the other team, who will take a white ball from the bulk area, place it into the D, and once again hit it up the table, hitting any one of these two balls.
Reg, please show us. Oh, well done. You got it in a hole.
I told you I was good at this game.
You are an expert. It went in the hole marked 30.
That's correct, yes.
So what happens now?
Well, now I have scored 30 points. My turn continues, so I take another white ball from the bulk, place it into the D, and shoot again. I need to keep this score inside my brain until the end of my turn. The reason why we don't put it onto the scoreboard is because there's always a possibility that I will bugger everything up. Now then, I haven't sunk any of the balls, but I haven't fouled either. So now my score of 30 points stands.
Ah, Reg, can I do this?
Please do.
How does it work? So, Reg, you have 30 points. Can I be the scorer?
Yes, absolutely.
What do you do with this? I see 10, 100, 1000.
Now, Millicent, I've scored 30 points. So on the 10 section,
This section, yes.
that's correct, you place my token on the number 3, indicating the 3 tens, which are 30.
Okay. I'm taking this off now, putting it on here. Is that right?
That is correct, yes.
That's wonderful. It's so simple.
Yes.
Right, so now you're going to pretend that you're the other Reg Plywood,
That is correct.
and you're fighting against yourself now.
Yes.
Okay, please carry on as the other Reg Plywood. This is absolutely fascinating.
The other red plywood now takes a white ball from the bulk, places it into the D, and strikes it up the table once more.
Rather hoping that one of these balls is going to go into a hole. Oh, look!
Indeed.
What just happened? The red ball went into the hole marked 30,
Yes?
so the red ball score is doubled.
Yes, that is
So
correct.
this is now 60, and you also, a ball fell into the little 20 hole here.
That's correct.
So you've actually scored 80.
That's correct.
But you have to remember this.
Yes.
Okay.
Keep it inside your mind. Now then, you will see the balls have returned into the trough at the bottom of the ball club.
There's a trough.
Yes.
Oh, there is, and it's all marked with the numbers.
Yes.
That's amazing. So, here we are, halfway through the game. Reg has so far scored an amazing 1,380 points. So he's doing very, very well. Reg, I see that there's a green light here. What does that tell us?
With the timer running on the game, the green light, so long as it's on, indicates that the balls will continue to return to you. When the green light goes off, it means that the gate has descended within inside the table and the balls will then be trapped.
Right, so, do you want to carry on playing and see if you can thrash yourself?
Yes, absolutely. I'll give myself a bloody good thrashing. 210 points.
Reg, I just heard a clunk here. Oh, and the little green light has gone off.
Yes, Millicent. Now that the light has gone off, the timer has elapsed and the bar inside the table has now closed. The balls will now be trapped inside the table, but play continues until all the balls are sunk. Until there is at least one ball left, or if I sink all the balls in one shot, then the game has come to an end.
Can it be, if there's one ball left, does it have to be a red ball or a white ball, or can it be any ball?
It can be any ball that it happens to be. You then, when the last ball is on the table, you can choose to sink it anywhere you like, or for a more dramatic flourish to the end of the game, you can elect to sink it into the 200 hole, the most difficult hole.
But if you knock this over, you've lost your entire score.
That's correct.
So you've lost the game.
You've lost the game.
Can that be done?
It can, and I'll show you.
Brilliant. Let's take these other balls off the table.
Are you watching very closely?
I'm watching very closely. I don't think this can be done. That was magnificent.
That's why they call me the expert.
So this is actually a game.
Yes.
This is a wonderful game.
Yes.
Reg, thank you so much for demonstrating this today. Yes, this is probably the most wonderful game I have ever seen. Thank you, Reg.
You are most welcome, Millicent.
And now, back to the studio. This is Advocate Millicent Crumplebottom signing off until next week's show. What's it all about? Next week, we're going to be focusing on those nasty, embarrassing and painful rashes. And asking the question, drinking Gilroy's beer, will that cure them? We will find out the facts. And until next week, have a naughty afternoon.